Hello everybody and welcome back to the Legacy of the Rimlen. We took a week break, one of our players was feeling unwell, but we're back on schedule and here to resolve the sort of cliffhanger we left upon. Now, before we go into what happened last time and the actual game itself, I'm going to ask these lovely people to introduce themselves and talk about their characters. I've rolled some dice in the background, and the dice have decided that Ashen should go ahead and talk about herself and her character first. Could you please go ahead?
Of course. Hey, I'm Ash, and I'm playing as Illona. She's a very sneaky lady, a very backstabbing lady. She killed a bunch of guys a few times ago.
Yep.
It was epic. That's me.
Yep, she did. Thank you. Okay. Next, the dice have decided that Show&Tell should go next and talk about herself and her character.
Hi, I'm Show&Tell. I will be playing as Anghel, who is on the search for his kidnapped sister, and I don't know. Last time he didn't manage to hit a lot of he was really frustrated.
I mean, you broke the main villain lady's jaw.
The jaw, right? But it still didn't help, you know? I just felt like nothing was working.
I genuinely don't know how she'll be gambling this session with a broken jaw, but yeah. She's obligated to because that's the game rules. Okay. Thank you. And next we have DelyGob. Could you please go ahead and talk about yourself and your character?
Yeah, of course. Hello, everyone. So I am playing as Muninn, who is a traveling scholar and a keeper of secrets. They love nothing more than the pursuit of knowledge, and that's them.
Thank you very much, Dely. So last time, as I briefly alluded to, you guys went on the road to the north. Basically, your main goal was Anghel is, I don't know about if Illona and Muninn have their own goals, but Anghel is going to the prince of the country to make a complaint that, hey, my sister was kidnapped, can you please do something about it? Which we'll see how that works. On your way, you were also joined by two NPCs, a geographer that's now run off at this point, and a Xiamni prisoner that you promised to take back to his homeland, or at least, not promise, but he asked you to do that. On your way, you were beset by an angry mob who thought that your geographer was the source of all evils, who turned the land of the village dead, I guess, and called Muninn a demon because he was unnaturally fast. And after that, after you made your escape from that little village, you continued on the road where you encountered a bandit, which you accurately called, who was joined by 10 other bandits, which you battled with. Now, the sort of scene we ended off on, the bandit lady that I mentioned, in terms of game mechanics, she was out of fate points, so if any of you could compel her, she would be obligated to accept. And that's exactly what happened. I don't remember if Ashen was it who compelled her?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Basically, this bandit lady cannot resist the roll of the dice, so Ashen compelled her that they are going to resolve this little armed conflict, which you've already killed, I think, 5 of her 10 bandits, so it's already escalated, but you're going to stop in your tracks and resolve it via a round of gambling at this point. Now, in terms of narrative, Illona at the end of the session pulled out a pair of dice and held them in front of the bandit lady like she was fucking, I don't know, trying to tame a wildcat or something. And the bandit lady asked, "Are you fucking serious?" And Illona said, "Yes, I'm fucking serious, let's go." But what's the reaction of everyone else on the scene as the bandit lady appears to seriously consider this, and fair warning, we'll accept it because she is obligated to. But, well, unless like Anghel or Muninn decide, no, I'm gonna stab you or something.
I think Anghel is going with it. I mean, he's probably confused, but sure. I mean, he did all he could. That's it.
Jean and the bandits are also confused. Jean is your Ziemi prisoner that you are escorting back home.
Right.
I forgot what I was gonna say, but Deli, were you going to say something?
No, Muninn would sort of like, I don't know. I don't think Muninn would sort of intervene with the gambling, if you know what I mean.
Right. Right. I remember what I was going to say. Also, in terms of narrative, one more hit on the bandit leader, and she would be defeated, knocked out of the fight. But also one more hit on Muninn, and he would be knocked out of the fight. So I think it also like kind of makes sense. As ridiculous as it sounds, it does kind of make sense that the bandit leader would accept this round of gambling, because at this point you guys are in like a sort of standoff, like those scenes in samurai movies where they like both attack each other and one of them falls. It could go either way. So she's probably thinking, okay, this is less risky. Again, for reference, if you defeat her, more than likely her goons will either be easy pickings or they will run away. But if she would defeat Muninn, she would hold him as a hostage to convince you guys to like surrender. So
yeah,
rather than this all or nothing, I guess this gambling part does make sense. Now, sort of describe the scene. As she like starts sitting down, broken jaw and all, her bandits are like looking at her, and one of them asks, "Are you serious right now?" "Yes, I'm serious. Can't you see?" She like points at her broken jaw, and the bandit like falls silent. They like start backing away from you, like allowing you guys to reconvene and like discuss if you so desire. Like if you have a strategy, or if like how many players are gonna actually do the gambling, etc., etc.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I'm just thinking, I don't know what everyone else is thinking. Like, as, like, of course, like, the bandit leader, like, as it's sort of been established, like, I don't think there'll be a chance where she'll just like, oh, like, screw this, and, like, just attack us. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's, like, plus, obviously, if she's obligated to, like, I think it's like obviously safe to, like, like go through with this.
Yeah.
Would it just be one? I guess if it's just the bandit leader gambling,
above board. If you she would propose 2 games, but if like it can be like 1-on-1, the bandit leader versus one of you, or you can say 2-on-2, and it'll be 2 of you versus the bandit leader and one of her bandits, 3-on-3 with another bandit, etc., etc.
I think 3-on-3 would be nice. Then we all get to play.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm absolutely terrible at gambling, so I need help.
That's true for me too. So let's hope to get out of this.
Question. Last week, before, when we didn't have a session, I posted a video on our chat describing one of the games she would propose. This isn't like how should I say it? This isn't like homework or anything like that, and don't take it as such. But have any of you watched said video?
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I meant to, but I forgot about it.
Okay, then she will employ the oldest trick in the book, and as she like holds out the dice and sees that all 3 of you are approaching, and she sees like maybe some hesitation among you, she will say, "Oh, don't worry, I'll explain as we go along."
Oh no.
Okay.
Which, of course, you're free to call, like to call her bluff or whatever, but yeah, this is what she says. Now, so all three of you are like walking out to gamble with this lady, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I should mention, I've prepared two games, and she'll propose one first, and then, if need be, go to the second one. But you are also free to make, in addition to like the dice rolls related to the gambling itself, you're also free to make your own checks using your own like stats. Basically, you can make careful rolls to like take a look. Oh, is she like does she like think she has a bad hand, or does she like is she like hesitating, like to tell like subtle tells, or maybe, oh, is she like cheating? Or you can try like cheating yourself by using a sneaky roll, though I would also require you to explain how you would be cheating specifically. Make sense?
Cool. Awesome. Yes.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So, well, as all three of you sit down, she'll like motion, she'll say, "Jido, Mircha, come on." And the two bandits she named will like look at each other, and look back at her, look at each other. One of them will shrug, and the other will sigh heavily, and they will both sit down. They both think this is a stupid idea, but they will go along because that's what the boss says. Okay. She will play with one of the dice in her hand, and she'll ask, "Have you heard of the game Pig?"
No.
No. I don't think so.
Oh, it's quite simple, really. You take a dice, and I'm going to roll the dice because she's going to roll it just for demonstration's sake. Oh, well, that's a losing side. She rolls it again, and that's a 2. I'm guessing you know how to count at least. Well, you take the dice and you roll, and you add the points. If you get a 1, you lose. And you can roll as many times as you'd like. It's a game of chance, you see, a game of risk. Now, above board, she would propose that the order would be bandit, her, bandit, then you guys decide your order.
Okay. Who would want to go first in order?
I don't mind at all, but I have a question. So, like, anything else than 1 is a win?
Well, not exactly. So, you roll dice. So, say she rolled a 2. She gets 2 points. If she rolls, and then she can say, "I will roll again." She gets a 4. She'll get 4 more points, 6 in total.
Ah, okay,
And
I see.
She can keep rolling for as long as she likes, but if she gets a 1, she instantly loses.
Oh, okay.
So say after she rolls 2 times, she got a 2 and a 4, she'll say, "Okay, that's enough rolling for me this round. I pass the dice," and then it goes around and around until there are no more players left.
Okay.
So what's the order for you guys?
Either I don't mind sort of I don't mind going first. And then I mean you two can decide who goes second.
I go last, please.
Hey,
Okay,
no problem.
yeah.
Okay. So it's
Do we add all of our points together against all of theirs, or is it one against?
technically it's individual.
Okay.
Okay.
So she like plays with her dice and asks, "Do you have your own dice?" Well, actually, Illona flashed hers, so she'll say, "Are you playing with hers?"
I guess.
Yeah, I don't trust that lady's dice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with some smaller stakes. I don't think it would be. Well, I'd be remiss to have our nice evening end so swiftly. How about if you lose, you tell me why four, but one of you ran off. 4 fancy dressed strangers and a local are traveling these roads at night.
Well, I mean, we're sort of obviously this isn't Muninn saying this, but like we're sort of traveling to get like a bed basically, aren't we? So like,
Does Muninn actually say that, or are you discussing above board?
It's kind of above board discussion, but like I think Muninn would say that, but like not in those words.
Okay, so she asked you, okay, for if you lose, tell me this, and you just told her, okay.
Oh wait, wait, actually no, never mind.
I was confused.
Can I take that back?
Sure. I'll assume I couldn't make myself understood, so sure.
Okay. But yeah, that is like, yeah, I mean, in that case.
Oh, I forgot I should put actual background music. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
I think we should accept that. It's fine. Low standard.
Yeah, but what do we ask if we win?
Right.
Let us go. Bye.
Yeah.
Well, she sees you like discussing among yourselves and hesitating, and she says, any piece of information, any goods you may see, you know, you're not the first travelers I've robbed. Maybe there'll be something interesting, some interesting piece of news, some interesting items.
I guess the only thing, I don't know. I mean, it seems unlikely. Obviously, there's still the whole thing of the orb and all of the, like, you know. But I mean, it's unlikely that she'd know anything about that.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know. I don't know if there is. I mean, I feel like. Sorry, go on.
You go ahead first.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say, I was just gonna be like, oh, I feel like there must be something, like, obviously, but
I'm struggling to think of something as well, but like, could we ask her to reveal like some sensitive information about herself, like if she has family, like to put her in a bit of a down position?
Do you say that in character, or?
Nah, above board.
Okay.
I mean, it could probably, yeah, that sort of thing could probably work, I suppose. But then there's the argument of, although she's lost, and the penalty for losing is telling us whatever we want to know, I guess she could still technically lie. So
True.
But you could always like, you can
also, if she lies, she'll make a sneaky roll that you can oppose with your own carefuls.
Yeah.
Obviously, depending on the information, she also may not lie. Just because she's a bandit doesn't mean she will lie.
Mm-hmm. Well,
or we just like ask to see the most valuable thing he has.
Yeah.
He also said she has like prisoners, right? Or something?
She mentioned that you're not the first people she's robbed. That's all she said.
Yeah, last time I think, or I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering. Okay.
We could sort of ask her, like, we're asking a lot of her if we win, by the way, I feel. But we could be like, one of the things we could ask her is like, oh, like, what do you have that you've stolen or whatever? Like, do you have,
I guess,
assuming that she has everything, like, you know, like, oh, show us what you got then. Like,
yeah.
You know, like.
I think that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair warning, I don't take my most valuable goods when I'm robbing people.
Yeah.
All I have on me are my clothes and my weapons. She's going to make a sneaky roll.
Okay, let's suppose it.
Which if you'd like, yeah.
Is it careful?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Well, you roll twice, Illona. I'm not
Sorry. It got mixed up with like the push to talk button.
Okay, show and tell. In case of a tie, this is technically, like, according to the rules, an overcome roll. In case of a tie on an overcome, you would succeed, so you would understand that she's hiding something, but at a minor cost. Like, something negative would also happen to you if you agree to this. Or you can just say, I fail.
Minor. I don't know. But will it help it? I guess I fail.
Okay. Unless Muninn wants to roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, let me see if I can do it.
Okay. Yeah, she's hiding something. She's hiding something.
Nice.
You can tell.
As I've sort of noticed it, can I call her out for it and then, like,
you can do whatever you'd like.
Yeah. So if I call her out for it, would I have to do like a careful?
No, not really. This is you can just say, I think you're lying. Like, call her bluff.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, like, yeah. Moon's like, yeah, I know that's not true. I can see it.
She looks at you offended. And what's like your expression when you say that?
Sort of like a sorry, I can't talk. A slight frown sort of thing, like, you know, like I know you're lying, like, sort of thing. I don't know if I'm explaining that properly, but
Yeah, sure. Okay. Then she will frown and, like, cross her arms sort of defensively. Then the other two bandits will, like, look at her, and she'll say, I have my weapons, my clothes, and a keepsake from someone important. That's all.
Oh. Well, in that case, like, above board to, like, everyone else, obviously. In that case, if we win the game, should we we sort of tell her, like, if we win, we get to have a look at the keepsake or whatever, because that's obviously it feels like the most important thing she has on her.
Yes.
Yeah, it seems like it.
In that case, Muninn would sort of look and be like, a keepsake, yeah, well, if we win this little bet, then I want to know what you've got, like, the little got.
She, like, bristles at that, like you've hit a soft spot, and she says, why do you care? This is a business meeting.
Well, everyone has a story, Muninn would say, and everyone holds, everyone has things that they hold, like, dearly, you know. So I just wanna know.
I'm going to let you know right now. I agree to this, but do not ask for this in our next bet. I would sooner die than give it up.
Okay.
So, shall we begin?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So the order is bandit, this lady, another bandit, and which of you? What's the order for you three?
I was going first. I don't know who's second and third.
I am second, and Ashen's last.
Okay.
Okay, I'm typing it on screen. So Muninn, Anghel, Illona, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I typed it on screen in the little turnover thing. Okay, so bandit number 1 takes the dice and like blows over it and shakes it very vigorously, and let's see what he rolls. He is instantly out of the game. He throws his hands up and walks away. Okay. The bandit leader chuckles, and before she rolls, I'm going to make a sneaky roll. Feel free to oppose or not. Up to you.
Damn. Okay.
I'll try.
Close.
I guess we could use fate points, right?
If you'd like. Oh, also, I should remove your stress and level 2 consequences because you're not in combat right now.
Okay, cool. I think because I'm closest to, if we're going to use fate points, my roll was closest, so would it make sense?
Yeah, you can just add 2, right?
Yeah, it would make sense to do that, I guess.
Yeah.
If you'd like.
Yeah. In which case, could I add 2? S'il vous plaît.
Well, you have to justify it using an aspect. So what aspect are you invoking to add to?
Yeah.
All right.
Let me have a look. I think there's one in mind. In fact, I don't think I need to even look it up, but I just want to, just in case.
Sure.
There it is. I should have this open anyway, really. But so one of Muninn's aspects is keen eyesight. So I feel like if the bandit leader were to do anything tricky, then Muninn would notice it, like just by looking.
Okay. I agree. Once again, you're Sharingan eyes. Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
But, and I'll use your fate point to improve your roll, but she's also going to spend a fate point invoking one of her aspects to improve her roll.
Ooh. So I would need to, obviously I'd need to add one more. I have enough to do that though, don't I? Like, fate points.
Yeah, you just cannot use the same aspect again.
Okay.
And if you can justify that she has a level 6 consequence, you also have a level 4, mind you, but if you can justify using the fact that she has a broken jaw, sure.
Yeah.
And
if not,
and also her trouble, but yeah.
Yeah. I feel like. So could I use? So if I'm using one of my aspects, one of Muninn's troubles is that they're really sort of distrusting. Would I feel like Muninn would also just be sort of just instantly assume that, like, assume the worst and like really look out for, again, like combine that with the Sharingan eyes, like really look out for any kind of like tricks and stuff.
I'll accept that. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Definitely. Sure. But she will also spend one more fate point.
Oh god.
In that case,
you can tell by how much I'm willing to invest in it that it's a pretty big cheat.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Can we like give Muninn fate points, like our fate points?
Like compelling, right?
You have to compel him.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Can I compel him to look further into this and like use one of my fate points for that?
Compels are usually for something disadvantageous.
All right, I get it.
So, I mean, sorry, I can't talk. I don't have one more fate point then, or I do.
You have 3 in total, so you have 1 left.
Okay. Okay. I thought I used 2 first time. Okay, that's good. In that case, in that case, I'll just use my last one.
What are you invoking?
I will be invoking. The only thing I can think of is possibly. So, one, there's two routes that could go with this. One of the aspects that the Muninn has is that because one of his aspects is that he's skilled with daggers. So obviously he's skilled with like being really agile with his hands, if that makes sense. Like really sort of minute sort of like hand movements and gestures and stuff like that. The other thing that I'm thinking of is that because he has a tome of knowledge, like, and it's, I don't know, maybe it's unlikely, but like, oh, maybe I don't know, like how to cheat in games, like in his book or something. I don't know. That sounds less likely. But I think the first one, like the ability to sort of like minute like hand gestures and movements and stuff, because he's good with like knives and daggers and stuff. He'd notice if something was, if that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe
it's
not.
a stretch, but I'll accept your explanation.
Okay.
But I'm going to use your consequent stab wound, that you're too distracted by your wound to pay much attention to her, narratively.
Oh no, okay.
So at this point she still wins.
Okay, that's fine.
You
tried.
You're out of fate points, but you do have her broken jaw, if you can justify using that, which you can use for free, or her trouble, if 1, you can justify it, and 2, if Illona allows you to use it, because she discovered it.
Okay.
Of course, yes, I love it.
In that case, I'm not sure.
Can you see them on screen?
I can. I can sort of. They're just sort of written, if you know what I mean. So if I use, obviously if I use either one of them, I'll have to justify why.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I'd be able to. Because again, it's like if I use the broken jaw thing, it's like, oh, if she cheats, I'll break her jaw. I'll break her jaw even more or something. Like I don't know, how would that work?
Yeah, not quite.
Yeah, no, exactly. I feel like with the can't resist the roll of the dice thing. Like, I feel like that's sort of because she's such a big gambler. Like, she wouldn't be able to help herself but to cheat, maybe. Like,
well, that's an argument in favor of me, not you.
Right. Okay.
Can you do like an Uno reverse card? Because you're like too distracted by pain. Can't the broken jaw thing be the same for her?
Yeah, I was thinking, can she like by accident kind of get distracted and I don't know, kind of reveal that she's cheating somehow, or like make a mistake?
Is that the justification you're thinking of, Muninn? Oh, Deli?
Yeah, 100%. That makes sense.
Sure. I'll accept that. Now, let me think if I want to use my last fate point or not. I don't think she'll... Yeah, I think she'll save it. Yeah, the dice are loaded. With the dice she's using, it's impossible for her to roll a 1.
Okay.
So it's impossible for her to lose.
Alright. So...
Well, you checked the dice before.
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
So you notice by like the motion of her hand that the dice is like heavier than it should be, and if you look closely, you see that one side is like much bigger than the other. So yeah, it's loaded dice.
Okay. Could Muninn, like, before because she hasn't rolled the dice yet.
It's like that thing in anime where a second is taking 50 minutes, but yeah.
Right, okay. Could Muninn just be like, wait, hang on a minute, and like stop her from, or is it too late to stop her from actually rolling?
Chickening out, are we?
Well, I mean, I just noticed I just sort of noticed something. I just want to know if you'd be willing to use Illona's dice instead of your own.
Why? I bet they're loaded.
Well, I mean, I can sort of, I know a loaded dice when I see one. And, could I, could Muninn, like, Illona, is it right if I take your dice for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, my first thought was like, oh yeah, I'll roll the dice and I'll get a 1-1 and be like, see, they're not loaded. But like, that's, how can I do that? I can't, like, do you know what I mean? Never mind. So could Muninn sort of say like, okay, so there's a 1 in 6 chance for you to get a 1, right?
Of course, the roll of the dice.
So not loaded. Try and roll a 1, and I'll give you like 6 times, should I say? Does that sound good to everyone? By the way, above board.
But if the dice don't roll a 1 after 6 times, that can happen,
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Like, I just a wrist and just like compare the dice.
Yeah.
Hey! What? Stay back! What are you doing?
The dice is loaded, I think.
Just because I'm a bandit doesn't mean I'm a cheat.
Yes, it does.
Well, then what's to stop me from calling you a cheat?
You can check it.
Random foreigners on the road.
Compare the dice now.
Fine. She extends a hand for you to hand the dice.
Wait, what? She expects my dice? No, her dice.
She sighs and hands it over.
Okay. It's loaded. We know that.
Fine. And she produces another dice that no roll required is legitimate.
Nice.
Now can I have that back? Promise I won't use it.
No.
Fine. Okay. Her turn to roll the actual dice. 4. She'll roll again. As she throws her arms up and also walks away, leaving you with just one random bandit to face. He looks at you nervously and says, "It's not my stakes, but I'll fight for the honor of." Sure. He rolls a 4 and he will not roll anymore.
I was hoping.
Muninn, would you like to roll yourself or would you like me to roll for you?
I mean, I don't mind. You can do it if you want.
Sure. You roll a 4. Do you want to keep rolling or to pass?
I think I want to pass.
Sure. Anghel?
Okay.
Also, same question. Do you want to roll or do you want me to roll for you?
You can do it.
Okay. A free? Do you want to keep rolling or pass?
Okay, another one.
Okay.
Woo.
5 so far.
Ooh.
Keep
Okay,
rolling.
I pass.
Okay. Illona?
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay.
I knew it.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Even when I'm doing it, I'm terrible, man.
The remaining bandit heaves a sigh of relief. His turn. He will try to roll. He will pass. Muninn. Roll or pass? The bandit has a 6, you have a 4, Anghel has a 5.
Okay. And we're okay. I will. It's sorry to confirm. It's whoever has the highest which number, isn't it? Right or not?
Yeah, and you keep rolling until like there's just one player standing, pretty much,
Okay.
or everyone passes. But yeah,
I'll probably go. I'll roll again.
sure. You have an 8.
Very cool. I'll pass now.
Anghel.
Let's roll.
Okay. You have a 9.
Okay, pass.
Okay. He like mutters under his breath and rolls again because he has no choice. Ooh, so
Oh.
he has a 12. Yeah, he sees that and like lets out a little cheer. This guy would be horrible at poker, but yeah, he passes from now.
I'll roll again.
Okay. Okay, you
Wow.
now have a 14.
Oh. Okay, cool. I'll pass again.
Okay. The bandit like hey, he was happy and now his face like does a 180. Yeah. Anghel?
Okay, let's roll.
Okay.
Oh.
You
Okay.
have an 11, I think.
Okay, pass.
Okay. So you have 11, bandit has 12, Muninn has 14. He will roll because he has no choice. 14. He will roll again because he has no choice. 16, he passes gladly. Muninn.
I'll roll again.
Sure.
Please.
16, so tie.
Okay. I'll roll again.
Okay. $19.
Okay, pass.
What's your score, Anghel?
11.
Okay. Roll or pass?
I guess roll, so
Okay.
it's okay closer.
17.
Damn, wow.
You're second
Okay.
place. So Bandit
Okay.
has 16, you have 17, Muninn has 19. Do you keep rolling?
Okay. No, pass.
Okay. He like shakes his head. You see him visibly sweating. This is the most stressful round of gambling in his life, as his like leaders watching him closely. And let's see what he does. 22.
Damn.
He lets out a cheer and passes.
Okay, roll again, please.
Okay. So 24 for you.
Okay.
24 to 22, right?
24 to 22. Okay, pass.
Okay. Anghel,
It's
can you remind me what your score is? Can you hear me?
What?
Can you remind me what your score is?
17.
Okay. So you roll again, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. You're out.
No.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Well played, though. Well played.
Well played.
Shit, what is up to you?
His turn. He visibly sweating, blows over the dice and lets them go. So that's a 27 for him, and he passes gladly.
Okay.
You have a 24. Do you roll?
Yes, please. Sorry, I said it. I didn't know if it got picked up there.
It didn't. So yeah, I'll roll.
Oh, sorry. Yes, please, roll.
You have a 28
Okay.
to his
And
27. To his 27.
Yeah. I'll pass again then, please.
Okay. I didn't expect it to go this long. He has a 30 to your 28. Do you roll?
Please.
A tie, 30 to 30.
Okay. I'll roll again, please.
Sure.
Okay.
33 for you. Okay. He will roll. 33 tied. Okay. He will roll again. $36.
Okay, roll again, please.
Okay. Okay. 39 for you.
Okay, pass.
Okay. He also got a 6, so he has a 42.
Oh my goodness.
This is so tough.
What are these rolls?
Amazing.
I'll roll again, please.
Okay. You have a 43 to his 42.
Okay. Pass.
Okay. Okay, he has a 48.
What? I'm starting to-
I can assure you he's
He's
not
got-
cheating.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, I'll roll again, please. One
Okay.
more.
Okay. You're out.
Oh no, that's horrible.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, everyone.
That was so intense. Holy shit.
And close. And close. Very fucking close. The bandit looks at the dice and can't believe what he's seeing, and he turns to the bandit leader who's stewing in the background, and he says, I think we won. And the bandit leader walks over and pushes him over, sees the dice, and she crosses her arms and looks smugly at you.
Oh.
All right. So what are 3 foreigners, again, I guess 4, and a local doing on the road this late at night? Come on.
What should we tell everyone? Above board, obviously.
I think it would be a safe play to just tell her that the town we're staying got invaded, sort of, and we just fled, and now we're looking for a place to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the truth too. So
Yeah.
more or less.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, if no one else sort of wants to officially I guess Muninn would sort of say that. In that case,
Invaded. Might a caramel? Above board, no. But yeah, that's what she asks.
Okay.
I don't know.
What?
Should we tell her? I mean, I don't know.
I think we could tell her.
Yeah, we could tell her. In that case, Muninn would be like, "Oh no, like, just it was someone else."
Playing coy, are we? Fine. Nogi, Rufy, Daziemi, who was it?
Above board, it was Nogi, wasn't it?
Correct.
It does no. Yes.
Okay. If no one's opposed to like telling her it's the Nogis, then yeah, Muninn would be like, "Oh, it was just the Nogi raiders."
She like spits on the ground, says figures. Still doesn't answer the question of why you were here. You look. She like looks you up and down, Muninn, and says, "Expensive." Surprised that the soldiers haven't carted you off yet.
Oh. Well, Muninn would say sort of something along the lines of like, "Oh well, I'm sort of a traveling scholar. Like, I just go wherever I need to be. You know, like."
What's that even supposed to mean?
Well, I'm not headed in a specific direction, you know. But ever since I've met these two, like sort of points to like Anghel and Illona, like ever since I've met these two, we've just sort of been like traveling together.
She sighs and says, "Figures. So what? You're a bunch of pilgrims. Not much reason to travel these roads. Merchants. Got a few of those. Whatever. Shall we play another?"
Oh, should we play another?
I guess.
Not necessarily the same game though.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, let's go. Like, in the meantime, when they were talking, can Illona just, like, to the bandit that won the dice, like, look very impressed and give thumbs up? Like, wow.
He sees you looking and, like, the thumbs up, and he, like, looks down, extremely, shy, for lack of a better word. I don't know. If it were daylight, he'd be blushing.
Aww.
Okay. She like motions for the bandit who is blushing, says, "You're a good luck charm apparently. You play in this next round too." He like opens his mouth to protest, but she like shoots him a look and he like quiets down. And she turns to the other bandit and says, "You can fuck off, alright?
Okay.
Jon, come on. You'll play." And one other bandit like sighs and walks forward to play. Okay.
I mean, she lost too. Did she fuck off?
I mean, she makes the rules, so. Okay. Have you heard of Liar's Dice?
Ooh. I've heard of it.
Above board is the game I described in the video. Well, I sent in the video I mentioned.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's where it rings a bell. Obviously Muninn would sort of not know how to play.
She would chuckle at that. How about a one-on-one practice round first, just to keep it simple? And then we can go 3-on-3 for higher stakes, let's say.
Mm-hmm. I'm up for that. Does anyone want to do the practice round? Or if not, I'm like up for doing it.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, sweet. Alright, let's do it.
Think your luck will carry you this far? very well. Above board, Liar's Dice is a bit of a more complicated game. Now, each player rolls a set of dice that they keep hidden. Do you guys trust me to roll the dice for you, or do you want to roll it yourselves?
Oh.
I mean, I don't. I guess this time I don't mind doing it myself. So would it would just be a case of stash roll, like something?
No, because that will show up publicly. So unfortunately, like maybe you can do it on your phone. Basically, open up like any random number generator to like roll the dice.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
Okay, so each player starts with 5 dice in total that they roll, and feel free to roll and write down what you get, but do not tell me. Okay.
Okay. So, so I'm using, just for reference, I'm using, when you type in dice roll into Google, like there's a thing that...
I'm just using random.org, which I think is just reliable and simple.
Yeah, random.org. And they have to be, how many sides?
1 to 6.
Oh wait, hang on.
1 to 6.
1 to 6, okay. From 1 to 6.
Okay. Roll it 5 times and write down what you get, and do not tell me. Do not tell me.
Okay. And I'm done.
Okay. She will begin the round just to like set the example and keep things simple. Well, actually, before that, she will say, "The stakes this time."
This takes what? Does it take this amount of time or whatever? Like taking the mick, basically.
No, the stakes for the round, as in if.
Oh, the stakes. Sorry, I misheard you. I don't know if we should ask about the lock. I don't know if it was a locket, but like the.
She said a keepsake.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
A keepsake. That was it. Yeah. I don't know if we should ask about that again.
She warned us not to.
yeah, exactly. Could we ask her where she's going? Because we don't know that, do we?
Wait, did you say ask for it, like for us?
She said, "Do not." She said basically, you can ask about it, and if you win, she would show it, but she would rather die than give it up.
Right. Well.
Oh, okay. So we can.
Yeah, we could ask like to have a look, but then.
Yeah, to know what it is.
Does everyone want to do that?
Sure. I don't think it's like anything else interesting from her right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, sort of Muninn would be like, you said we can't have it, but can we have a look at your keepsake, like if we win, sort of thing.
For fuck's sake, really? Fine. Okay. Next change. Tell me, do you... You're the foreigners. Where do you come from? And what's your relationship with the caramels? That's what I'm asking for if I win.
Okay.
Fair enough, I guess. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She nods. Basically, the game works as follows. The player who begins on the round will say, I think, like, in both our cups, like adding them together, there are, say, 2 4s or 2 5s or 3 6s or whatever. The next player has the option of either saying, I think you're lying, which, yeah, would be either a win or lose situation, or he can increase the bet. Now, if like the first player says, I think there are 3 4s, and you want to increase, you have to either say like 3 5s or 3 6s, or 4 4s or 5 4s or 4 5s. Like you have to increase the amount or the facing. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. So you're guessing what's in the other player's cup, not what's in both cups.
What's in both cups together?
Oh, okay. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So she'll begin and she'll say 2 4s.
Okay. And I have the choice of either
Calling her out or increasing the bet.
Okay. So I will. I want to increase the bet. So I would say, like, oh, there'll be 2 5s or something between us, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, between the two of you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So in that case, I increase the bet and I think there'll be 2 5s. Sorry.
She nods. Says 3 1s.
Okay.
By the way, there is a version of the game where like 1s are wild cards, but we're not using that version above board.
Okay. So I have the choice to either
call her out or increase the bet.
Okay. I think I don't know. I think it's only a practice round, so I'd like to call her out.
It is a practice round, but it has stakes. Keep that in mind.
Oh, it's okay. In that case,
my bad.
Oh, it's okay. No, that's my bad. In that case, I'll. Oh, I'm not sure. I think I'll call her out. Maybe.
She nods and smiles. She said 3 1s. She reveals what's under her cup. She has a 2, a 3, and 3 1s.
Oh.
So you lose. What do you have under your cup?
I have 2 2s, 1 1, a 6, and a 5.
Okay. When we play the next round, like after the round is over, I'll ask what's under everyone's cup as well, so I can like show it on screen for the viewers. Okay. So she won and you lost, and she looks very smugly at you. So, are you caramel spies? Are you caramel sympathizers? Who are you?
Could I say, so I want to be like, I'm from, I can't remember where the place, could you remember a couple of, I don't know if it was like
White Castle, was it something?
Yeah, I think it was either last session or the session before.
In the last session you lied to Jean and said that you were from White Castle, but that was a lie. Keep that in mind.
Okay. In that case, I'd like to roll a sneaky to say that I'm from White Castle.
Yeah, and she will roll her careful to oppose you.
Okay, so there it is. Oh, okay.
Bullshit.
Okay. In that case, I think you may as well just say it. So Moon would sort of say like, "Fine, you got me," and sort of look to the others and realize like, "Oh, I haven't really sort of like, you realize I haven't told everyone else or whatever, and say, I'm actually from, I'm a scholar from, so I'm just looking at the map to
Do you
double
need?
check them.
I can tell you if you'd like.
It's called Brightland, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm a scholar from the University of Brightland.
Her eyes like widen and one of the bandits will like whistle in the background and says, "Well, I wish we hadn't gambled then, because you would have fetched quite a bit of money."
Oh. Well, good thing. I suppose. Yeah, it's a good thing for me that we didn't then.
Good thing we didn't kill you, I guess. Now I'm wondering what's in your deep pockets. But that wasn't the only question I had. You, she like points at Illona. What about you?
First off, I hate the caramel. They suck. And I'm from Tibia.
Is the I hate the caramel part the truth or a lie?
It's a
This is a
exaggerated truth.
Okay. Then no need to roll. And she smiles and says, a lady after my own heart. And what about you? She points at John, who has been staring at you confused this whole time.
He needs a translator.
Yep, he doesn't speak the language.
Oh, is it?
What did you say? Sorry?
Or like if it's you said doesn't speak the language that the band leader is talking, did you say? Or
Yeah.
or did I miss it?
Jean only speaks his native language, Ziemi, and the bandit leader is speaking in this local language, Rima.
Right. Could Moon sort of translate then so that Ziemi could respond, I guess.
He like crosses his arms and he says in Ziemi, I don't want to tell this bandit woman who I am. And this lady says, so he's from Ziemilechia, okay. I recognize that tongue. What's he doing all the way over here?
Muninn would say, sort of translate and ask, like, she's asking you what you're doing here.
Don't tell her the truth.
In that case, Muninn would be like, I guess another sneaky roll. Muninn would say something like, "Oh, we found him in a found him from the last village that we sort of visited, I guess, in a tavern."
But doesn't he have all shitty clothes and stuff?
Anghel gave him new clothes.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
But he still smells above board. There's no need to roll the sneaky, because she'll say that doesn't answer the question though. Ask him, what's he doing all the way over here?
Right. In Ziemi, he would say Muninn would say in Ziemi, "Oh, I'm gonna tell her that I'm gonna lie to her and say that you're just sort of traveling with us because you lost a bet or something. So reply to me in Ziemi in just say anything, pretend that you're talking to me, if that makes sense."
He will scratch the back of his head and say, sure, I don't know if that will appease her. You can say that you can tell a partial truth that I'm a captured soldier.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll say that in that case. And yeah, Muninn would sort of say kind of what he said, just not in Ziemi, obviously.
Okay. Roll me a sneaky. He'll provide you with a +1 bonus, Jean, because he's assisting you. And the bandit leader will roll her careful, okay?
Okay. Alright, so sneaky. Oh no.
There's more to that story, isn't there? He smells like shit, but he looks like a perfumed up asshole, doesn't he? So who is he? Nobleman? Oh, don't tell me he's like the king's son or something. But what? He's the king's nephew.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was thinking like, oh yeah, no, he's the king's. Like, I don't know, like cleaning assistant or something. Like, but like half, like a really like half, like a quarter truth, even not even a half truth. I don't know. What should? I guess I have no choice to say, do I, or like...
You can try lying again, but if she catches you, there may be consequences, because you've lied to her for like the third time in a row.
Okay. In that case, I think... I think in that case, Muninn may as well like sort of own up and say like, who he is. Like, oh, he's the king's nephew.
How do Anghel and Illona react to that?
Him saying that?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he didn't really have a choice. Like, I mean, Anghel kind of shrugs. I don't know. Shrugs. He doesn't do anything. I don't know.
I think like Illona has like a flash of terror in her eyes as she stares, but she tries to like keep it calm.
Yeah, the bandit lady like laughs out loud and says, "Wait, you're not kidding? Who the fuck
Really?
are you? Who the fuck are you people? Why? Who are you people?"
I don't know. I mean, I told you who I am. That's sort of Muninn would say.
Yeah, we told you.
Now she's gonna want to take us hostage even more. This is really bad.
Yeah, it's not good.
One of the bandits comes up to her and like whispers something in her ear. Do let me know if you're trying to like listen in or not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me carefuls and I'll oppose with sneaky.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What?
No way.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she like listens, like nodding her head, and at one point he says something, and she like looks at him like, "Wait, are you serious?" But then she like seems to consider it, and like strokes her chin, and like realizes, "Oh fuck, I broke my jaw."
I was thinking.
Yeah, and after like wincing from the pain, she like says, "Fine, good idea." And the other bandit like backs away, and she like turns to you and says, "Another round?"
I sort of want to give like, I want to give you two a go. So I think Muninn would back off and be like, "No, I've had my turn," sort of thing.
She like sneers at you and says, "I'll make it worth your while."
What were we talking?
Well, again, you people are clearly here for a reason. I've been stalking these roads for years so far. Any questions you may have? She like shrugs, says, "You may ask. But if I win, I'd like a service from you."
What service?
Yeah, I was gonna say like, Moon would sort of like frown a bit, I guess, and like, what kind of service?
Well, I guess that remains to be seen. Don't worry, I'm not going to kill you. We've gone this far, and to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure I would be able to.
I suppose that is true. As in to everyone else, like they could have, like not her necessarily, but she could have asked like the bandits to like jump us, like after hearing about the king's nephew. So like, it's not like they. I mean, it's not like they can't put up a fight if anything happened, but like, I don't know. I feel like it's unlikely.
Yeah, I think this is fishy.
Yeah, it's definitely fishy for sure. But
Can we ask her to let us go? Is that an option? I mean,
We're done playing now. Bye bye.
yeah,
no. I mean, if we win.
yeah.
In addition to that, you can also like make careful rolls to like discern something about her, like maybe like some body language regarding to the fact that of this request of hers.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's search her body
Careful.
language.
Yeah, it would be careful, and I will oppose with her sneaky. It's not that she's like trying to like cheat or anything, but rather she's trying to like keep the cards close to her chest. That makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
Why do you get so good rolls? What the fuck?
I mean, she has a sneaky of 4. What can I say?
Could obviously not me because I don't have
Four. Hey, not fair.
She's an NPC.
Okay.
She can have as much sneaky as she wants.
any. Could not me because I don't have any points, but could one of
Yeah,
you,
to use
like,
fate points.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll use it. Let's go.
What are you invoking?
Oh, I keep forgetting that part. What are we trying to do? To see if she's
Basically,
Yeah,
to like discern something about her, like to to find out further information about this request that she's like telling through like body language, not necessarily through her words, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Let me see. Wait, it's opening up forever.
And also a reminder that if you tie, you would succeed, but at a negative cost. Like something negative would happen that's not directly related.
Okay. Okay, the fact that he's anxious and he he wants to like find out things about like people around him.
That's a bit of a stretch, I'm gonna be honest.
Come on, he's anxious. Okay, fine. Let me think.
Illona also has the same role as you and fate points if she wants.
I'm thinking, like, is it worth it? The favor she's gonna ask is gonna be fishy either how. It's gonna be like taking the John we have or something like that. I don't know if I want to spend fate points on that.
Sure.
Oh. Like you say, I mean, okay, fine, whatever. So let's just not.
Okay, up to you. Up to you entirely. So, says, do you have a deal?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Moon sort of shrug his shoulders a bit, like, yeah, I guess we have a deal.
Just to reiterate, if she wins, she would like you to do something for her. And if you guys win, she promised you like any information you want about like travelers on the road. Is this acceptable?
Could we ask her to let us go? Just like leave in peace if we win?
Yeah.
If you say that, she'll say, well, then I'm going to have to add something as well. Don't worry, I'm not planning on killing you, but...
Why does she keep repeating that? That makes me anxious.
I mean, do you really need to add something? You're asking for an unnamed favor that could be anything, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like this
is... for people of your standing, I'm sure it'll be nothing to help a poor little peasant girl like me.
Are you sure
I'm a peasant. I'm a peasant, hello.
What's the mute saying over there? Sorry. You will notice that I'll give you this, that when she makes I'm asking for a request from you, she's looking at Illona, Muninn, and Jean. She doesn't even seem to acknowledge Anghel.
Yeah, makes sense.
How about you've already killed 5 of my people. You're clearly strong fighters, and I don't hold grudges. How about you help us out for a little bit?
What?
Oh.
Replace the numbers you've killed, in addition to the favor.
That's so fucked up.
No,
yeah, the bandits will also look at her like, what did you say?
Yeah.
She'll like look back and say, do you have any objections? And like all of them like look to the ground.
What? I don't agree to this. I don't think I like this at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Like that's like kind of goes against the whole let us go sort of thing. I don't know if we should agree to that.
Well, if you win, I'll let you go, no strings attached.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. In that case, I don't know. What does everyone think?
I mean, we could always go back on our promise if we really don't like it there.
What do you mean? After we kill or before we kill people?
Yeah, we could like.
On her behalf.
I guess we have to like get back to the camp where they live, and at some point they gotta sleep. So I mean, like knives exist.
Yeah, I suppose so.
God.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Just above board. This is like the heightened stakes. You can also just accept like the lower stakes of information for the favor.
And then what though? And then what? I mean, I don't know where we're going with this.
I mean, yeah.
Like we'll be playing forever for information.
Well, I'm not so sure. I mean,
do you have anything else to offer if you don't like these terms? I would insist on the favor though.
Favor, fine. Favor is like the least of our problems right now. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah, I think I'm not so sure, but I think we should probably just accept the lower terms as opposed to like as opposed to the highest terms, obviously.
And then what we will do though?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess
we'll try to escape. I guess.
Maybe. Again, it depends. I guess it depends on who wins. Like if we win, like I don't know, the ball's in our court. But like if the bandit leader wins, like we are sort of indebted to her, like her in a way.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we should probably. I don't know. If you guys agree, disagree, like, obviously just let me know. But I feel like we should go for the lower stakes.
I don't know about that. I wonder if the favor is going to be like one more round. We're stuck in this like forever ending loop of just games.
Yeah. Oh no.
She's like
Well-
playing with the dice while you discuss.
Yeah.
Okay, so
She
so
seems
both
very
of you
confident.
so both of you think that we should go for the lower stakes then?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I think we should. I think that's what we should do.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Let's do
Yeah.
that then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And how many of you will you be playing?
Did we roll 3 again?
It can be free on free. She is proposing liar's dice, which can get complicated if there are more players, but sure.
I guess.
We need to guess with like what everyone has. Like,
Yes.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
But one thing I should mention is that, say, if you say 2 twos and there are 3 twos, then you're still fine. And you're only not fine if it's more than what's on the table. Make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So if you say 3 and there's actually 2, for example.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, should we keep it simple and have 1-on-1, or do you guys want to do
I think-
3-on-3?
I think 1-on-1 is fine then. It's like too much to keep track of otherwise.
Okay. Then who's gonna play though?
Again, I don't mind I don't mind like giving up, like not going, if you know what I mean, because obviously I had the practice run.
Should we like
Like rock paper scissors. Like, see.
that was what I was thinking, but it doesn't make any sense.
Although I suppose like Anghel would be able to play rock paper scissors because obviously, well, I mean anyone can. That's the point, you know.
But how would he communicate what he thinks?
Oh, as in, yeah, no, that's a good point. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Like, how do you be able to? Well, he'd be able to. I guess he'd be able to be like, oh, 2 twos. He'd put like his 2 fingers up and then put them down 2 fingers up again. Does that make sense? I didn't even think about that.
It sounds kind of interesting though.
Yeah.
Do you want to go for it?
Wait.
Anghel?
Wait. I'm trying. Rock paper scissors. You don't need to say anything.
Well,
Well,
they're,
no.
they're
But
talking
like,
about the dice game.
yeah, the liar's dice game.
Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. Right. So what do we want? So what are we asking? I mean, who do you want to go, or should I?
I think it would be interesting to see you like doing kind of sign language with her.
Okay.
I'm voting for that.
For the sake of entertainment, let's do it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. She sees you step up, and she's like taken aback a little bit, and she like looks at the party and with an expression of like, seriously, but she doesn't like say that.
Right.
And as you
Can I have like this look in my face? Yeah, this is the best. This is our best we got. Like super confident.
she still looks bewildered, and says, "So what's your story?" She's asking like casually.
And go shrugs casually.
Yeah. I kind of want like sort of Muninn to be like, he doesn't talk like that.
You're like gesturing.
No, just sort of like saying that, like, oh yeah, he doesn't talk.
Had an uncle like that once. Didn't end up well for him. Maybe it'll end up better for you. All right, sit down then. Do you sit down?
Yes.
Okay. Do you need a refresher on the rules?
No, I think I got it.
Okay. So like open up like a website for you to roll and
Yeah.
roll and write down the numbers. 5 dice, so 5 sides. Oh, 5. Yeah.
Okay, I rolled.
Okay, I'm still rolling. Give me a moment, because I also I'm typing it down. Okay. She says, "Do you want to go first, or should I?"
Anghel gestures at her. She can go first.
She shrugs and says, 2 freeze.
Okay. So I can't either. I can.
You can call her a liar or increase the bet. And
Right.
you can,
And I can say 3 2s, for instance.
Yes, or you can say 2 4s, for instance.
Okay.
Or 5 4s if you'd like, just as an example.
Okay. Three 2s.
She nods slowly and says, 3 freeze.
Okay, I'm calling her out.
Okay. She reveals what's under her cup. It's a 4, a 3, a 2, a 5, and a 2.
Okay, I have a 3, a 5, a 2, a 2, and a 6.
So you win.
Yeah!
Nice.
You only win this time. And she looks at the dice in surprise and says to Illona, "Guess you weren't kidding." All right. What would you like to know?
What would you yeah, good question. I was trying to think if there's anything that I could ask her that could maybe help Anghel, but I don't. I mean, because his sister is in the south, right?
Correct.
So it's not gonna be these roads are not gonna be helpful.
Could you remind me what you rolled so I can write it down?
Yeah. 3, a 5, 2 2s, and a 6.
Okay. Thank you. Anything you wish to know, she says.
Okay. Maybe we can ask something relating to I don't know.
I was I don't know, maybe not. I was gonna say, because obviously we'd still got the whole hang on, let me pull my mic closer just in case. We've still got the whole skeleton army thing to deal with. I was thinking maybe we could ask her any questions about if there's any I don't know, if there's any kind of anything irregular, or if, because I mean, I can imagine there's probably some, maybe not, but can you imagine how I suppose interesting would it be if I don't know, some sort of, I don't know, crazy cultists or something were going to I don't know, maybe not, I don't know. Again, that sounds a bit far-fetched.
Also,
but
above board, you're not limited to one question.
Right, okay.
Can we just ask her for any information that would be useful for us?
Yeah.
And we could see if she's lying or not, or keeping something.
But would she know what's useful for us?
Yeah, she would ask
Probably.
you useful how.
Right. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not sure. again, the whole like, if she's seen like, I'm just thinking like, oh, you could ask her like, oh, have you seen anything weird lately on your travels and stuff? Because obviously they must be on the road a lot.
Other than
And,
a big fucking army? No, not really.
Yeah. Other than that, like, I mean, you mentioned something about Anghel's sister or something. Are you not asking about that or not?
Yeah, I'm just thinking that, the army went the other way, right?
Correct.
Right.
So she wouldn't really know.
No.
I mean, they went past our village after
Mm-hmm.
these roads. So it's
Okay.
she wouldn't really know.
They did also travel along this particular road to your village if that like pops up any questions or not.
Okay. In that case, do we? Oh yeah, and the other thing is, do we know where she's like, her and her bandits? Do we know what her and her bandits were doing other than just like
Banditing?
yeah, other than just banditing? Yeah. Like, could I ask her that, or is that what she would say? Just like, oh, we were just banditing.
If you you don't know that, but if you ask her that, because
Yeah.
again, you're not limited to one question.
Okay.
She'll like hesitate and say, I'll give you that piece of information in exchange for the favor.
Oh.
What?
But
What we won?
any other piece of information I can give.
Okay. Well, that obviously sounds. It must be important information if that's what she's saying. Although she could just be bluffing.
Again, you can give me a careful, opposed by her sneaky, to like find out something from her body language.
Okay. To see
Can
if
I do
she's
too?
being like.
Anyone can.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, we know her sneaky is super high. So.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys also have high carefuls, so it's not that big of a mismatch.
Right, but somehow it doesn't work out.
I guarantee she's not cheating in this.
I mean, above board, like, I'm really curious to see what. It probably isn't anything good, but I'm still very curious to see what the favor would be.
What the paper is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, should we just see what it is, and then
Maybe we can ask her what it is before we agree to it.
Well,
yeah,
it's related to the information I would give.
I feel like this favor could be really bad. I'm scared.
it could be.
Fine.
Although, again, if it's related, then I don't know. I'm just really interested.
Okay, if she asks a favor of us, that means that we. I'm assuming that we will be let go, maybe. But she wants
maybe
us to
after
do
the
something
favor's
for her?
done. Yeah.
I'm asked that, yeah. Do
Yeah.
we get
Yeah,
to go after
okay,
the
yeah.
favor?
Yes, the favor is conditional upon me letting you go. You can't do the favor. She like
Yeah, that's
gestures
what I
around.
figured.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Okay.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay. Should we do? Like, are we sort of doing it then? Sort of thing.
I guess. I'm not gonna say. Okay, I'm not gonna say it. just
Right.
so it doesn't let anyone have any ideas. Okay, never mind. Just ignore me.
Wait, what? Sorry, what were you not going to say?
No, I'm thinking about it. It doesn't make any sense. Never mind.
Okay. All right. Okay.
pay her this then. We go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're asking for that information, like in exchange for the favor?
Yep.
Yeah.
She heaves a deep sigh and says, "Fine. Cards on the table. You hate the caramel, right?" And she asks Illona.
Yep.
But you're all apparently, at the very least, rich, probably well connected. I assume you've made some friends in the caramel courts if you're coming from the south. I would have known if you were coming from the north.
Caramel friends? I would highly not say that.
She sighs and says, well, I guess cards on the table then. The soldiers took someone from me, and, well, I took some of them. If you can get in touch, arrange an exchange.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. That doesn't sound so bad.
Anghel, to you, that sounds like it would just prompt a caramel invasion.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Because,
Oh, no.
yeah, it sounds like a very reckless idea.
Okay.
If we, like, exchange... Okay.
Because, again, prisoner exchange, sure, like, it sounds fair, but keep in mind that the Rima are not on equal footing with the caramel.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay.
Then, I mean, I'm just thinking that they wouldn't mind giving them back, whoever, for their own soldiers, or...
Well, if they would hear that, some of our soldiers were kidnapped by some Rima, first off, they'd ask, well, hey, Rima Prince, sort this out. And if he couldn't, they'd send in the troops. Fine, we'll sort it out.
Okay,
Ooh.
so really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I'm thinking, like, we're sent away with the prisoners, right then?
What did you ask? Sorry?
Like, we get to take the prisoners that she has.
Fuck no, that's my only bargaining chip.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm thinking, I mean, they don't realize this, Muninn and Illona. Do they?
I suppose. I suppose they kind of would, in a way.
Yeah, okay.
It does
Yeah,
sound like
I
a
know.
dangerous idea, even to, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it does say something about, like, the desperation of this lady if she's willing to go this far.
Yeah.
I want to know more about the person.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Anghel is kind of in the same situation, although he doesn't have any prisoners.
Mhm.
Or does he?
He's just-
I suppose, like, could we ask, like, I mean, speaking obviously above the world to you guys, like, do you think we should ask the bandit leader who these people are and see? Because my thinking is, if she's got, if they find out that she's holding prisoners or whatever, it might invoke an invasion or whatever. Could there be a way that we find whoever it matters to her, being kept prisoner, and then, like, get them ourselves or whatever, and then just silently, like, so that she can silently let her prisoners go? Does that make sense? Like, so that doesn't have to be an exchange. It just, again,
I mean, if we
very
free her, you're saying that we just free her person, basically.
yeah. So instead of an exchange, it would be
without
instead of an
mentioning.
official exchange.
Yeah.
Do you
Does that
say
make
that to
sense?
her?
Yeah, I suppose more comprehensively, but yeah, I guess Muninn sort of like proposed that if everyone would be, and
I mean, basically, we can go to. I mean, we're going to the prince anyway, or at least Anghel is, right?
Right.
So we're going to ask for her person as well, basically. I guess.
yeah, we could do. Yeah, we don't even have to. Yeah, I suppose so. So obviously when Muninn offers proposes that to the bandit leader, obviously he would mention it to everyone else too. If we weren't discussing it among ourselves already.
She would like look at you before you while you say that, and like take a pause before like replying. And she will say, "You can actually guarantee that."
Guarantee their freedom? No.
Could
But we
Muninn
can guarantee try.
Muninn would sort of lie
Well,
and say
isn't my
yeah.
method safer? Or alright, you don't say that. You don't say that. What do you say, Muninn? My bad.
If she's asking, oh, is this
If you can guarantee it, what do you say to that?
Yeah. Moon would sort of say yes, but like in his heart he knows like I don't know, I can't guarantee it, but like it would be a lie sort of thing.
Then give me a sneaky.
Before I do that, can I get an assist or not?
Depends. How would anyone else be assisting you? In their words.
They're answering that question.
Yeah,
not
they
me.
have to offer the assist practically.
Okay.
Should I
guess...
say it in that case because I have higher sneaky,
Okay.
and then you would assist me?
Yeah, that makes sense. If we're,
I mean, Anghel can nod. Is that assisting?
Yeah,
Like nodding confidently, that like, oh yeah, sure, definitely, yeah.
yeah.
I'll count that.
Can
Sure.
we just go with that? Yes.
Sure. Then roll a sneaky with the assist, and I'll roll careful. A tie. Okay, tie and an overcome.
Fate point.
Okay, what are you invoking?
She is fuck, what was it called? I don't have it up right now. She is running from a past life. That one. And she's very good at like concealing things.
Sure, I accept that. Very well. Yeah. So, you managed to convince her of your bluff, my bad. And she says, fine, and one of my prisoners. I do need some guarantee.
What? I mean, I thought, aren't the prisoners just here until... I mean, I thought that we were just...
Or maybe I misunderstood. I thought you were saying that, oh, we can get your person without like needing your prisoners.
Yeah. But, I mean, I just kind of thought that she would keep the prisoners until the person returns. I don't know.
Yeah, like, I think we should tell her, like, stay put with them if, like, it's good to have backup, you know?
Above board, they'll totally not be missed, those prisoners. Definitely not. Okay.
Okay.
Just joking. Okay.
Okay.
Nods and says, fine. Okay.
I mean, she doesn't lose anything from this. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fine. It's someone like me, well, shorter, my younger brother. Ask for Mirchav Ziller. Ziller is the nearby village.
okay.
So that's... Sorry, go on.
And she was thinking, and I guess I'll see you in a month. I don't know.
Is that all the information we get about the person?
She said someone like me, so someone resembling her, but shorter.
Yeah.
Her brother Mirchav Ziller. That's what she said. You can ask for more if you'd like.
I would like to know more.
Fine. What do you want to know?
Like... he's a prisoner, okay. But, like, Is there anything else that remarks about him? You know?
He's short. He's fucking quiet as fuck. He's... I don't know. He's my younger brother. He looks like me. Yeah. She's not like she's not trying to hide something. She's just bad at explaining things.
Okay. Is he also a bandit, or does he?
No.
What does he do?
He's just a local farmer.
Okay.
All right.
Wrong place at the wrong time. Those bastards.
Yeah. Anghel knows about that.
Can I count on you then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
I think so.
Like Illona stretches forward a hand to like shake hands on it, like, yeah. course you
She
can.
would also extend a hand. She would say, if nothing else, tell them that if they don't get him back, 3 Askeri, which are elite guards, 1 guard captain, and 1 merchant will die.
Okay. All right then.
And we're off.
Yeah.
Well, you can still ask her questions about the road, because you haven't like asked her. You've won that game, by the way. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, like any dangers we should look out on the road.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Going north. Well, it's pretty big forest, plenty of wild creatures, I suppose. Well, I can assure you at the very least that me and my people won't give you any trouble, which should save you some time, but yeah, plenty of wild beasts, I suppose.
Okay.
We know where we're heading, right? We have like a house to try to stay at, right?
You do not. You do not.
I mean, there was this noble's house or something.
Yeah,
that we
you were
going
going to like ask him, oh, can we stay at your place? But you got derailed.
Mhm. Okay. I don't know. Oh, maybe we can ask her if there's anywhere to stay.
She shrugs and says, you're welcome at my camp, I suppose, since we're on the same side for now.
Right.
Awesome, yes.
Mhm. The bandits like look at her like, are you serious? But they don't say anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine then. She like gets up and like dusts herself off and says, to the north, slightly northwest. Let's get going. Maybe before the sunrise gets here.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Let's go. Let's do it.
And some of the bandits like light torches to guide their way. Now, how much more are you guys willing to go for? Because I'm wondering if we should stop here or get to like the bandit camp or whatever.
I don't know. Actually, I was going to say I think this is probably a good place to stop, but I'm not sure about everyone else.
I think so
Like-
too. This is like kind of sweet.
Yeah.
We just had a fight to death, now we gambled, and now we're friends.
Totally.
On the same side at the very least. Sure.
Best friends.
Sure. Very well, fine by me. Okay. So, what did you all think of this session?
I think it was a lot of fun with like the dice rolling. It was
Yeah,
very interesting
yeah.
to just
Yeah,
switch it up.
It was definitely
Totally.
unique.
Yeah.
Felt like one of those, like when you're playing like a AAA game or something, and then you play the gambling
Gwent,
mini
yeah.
game in it. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. I suppose so. Sure. And there's room for that. It was kind of funny that you guys lost 3 times, and then Anghel stepped up, and she was thinking, "Oh, he'll be nothing," and that's when you guys won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
I I also like how like everybody sort of had like really bad injuries and just carried on as normal. Like she has a broken jaw, talked so much.
Yeah, it do be like that, pretty much. At the end of the following session is when your level 4 consequence will go away, by the way, Muninn. Same with Jean's level 4 consequence.
Oh, he just grows back the finger, right?
Well, not necessarily that he grows it back, but
it heals, okay.
he gets used to going without it, something like that.
Okay.
Something like that. We'll workshop it, I guess. Maybe he is also a magician, who knows?
Who knows?
That would be cool. Okay.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
overall, I feel like we got like a lot more. I mean, I don't know. I felt like I didn't know where we were going with this, and then we got it. We got things sorted out, and I just feel like, yeah, accomplished.
Sure. I mean, it was Ashen's idea to start gambling with this lady, I suppose.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Chaos.
Sure. I mean, feel free. It's again a very valid strategy to check out NPCs' aspects and compel them in that way. It's definitely a valid strategy, and makes for interesting role-playing situations like this one. Because honestly, I was expecting that. This session would no, not this session, but when you encountered the bandit the previous session, you would just battle her, someone would win, either she would take you hostage, or maybe you would she would flee and you'd follow her back to her camp or whatever. But this is more interesting. Definitely.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Also, just a little bit of like quote-unquote historical context, because like again, this campaign is very heavily based upon real-world history. The people the Rima are based on didn't really gamble much in this period. These games are all English games.
Okay.
Just like a bit of above-board context, because above board most of them didn't know how to count, but yeah. Okay.
So Anghel really,
Interesting.
really, I don't know.
He's one of a kind. What can I say?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Any other thoughts before we go into our shoutouts?
Not really. Just thank you so much for this game. That's great.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Thanks for all the research you put into it.
And thank you for joining as well. And well, it's inspired by what my IRO workplace is, so there you go. Okay. I'm going to roll dice in the background to see who I'm going to ask to talk about themselves first. So give me a second. Okay, the dice say that Dely, then Ash, then Ashen, then Show&Tell should go. So, dear viewers, thank you for watching and listening to us. Dely, can you please go ahead and talk about yourself and what you do?
Of course. So, hello. Of course, my name is Dely. So I am a Goblin VTuber. So, I stream on Variety on Twitch. So right now we're sort of between games, like such as Hollow Knight, and there's this one game that I'm looking to play. I think by the time this episode comes up, I would have played it already. But called like Turnip Evades Taxes or something. So that's going to be pretty fun. Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. That's what it's called. So I just play like a variety of games, like anything that seems like fun. So anyone who wants to join is more than welcome to.
Nice. I've never heard of that game. Can I ask what it's about?
Yeah, neither have I, but I don't know. It looks really cute. It's like adorable. I don't know if it's actually about that. It looks like a Stardew Valley like kind of game, really.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Deli. Do go and check him out. His streams are very awesome and very engaging.
Thank you.
Next, according to the dice I rolled, would be Ashen. Could you please go ahead and talk about yourself and what you do?
Yes, I'm Ash. I draw sometimes and sometimes I don't. If you like art and stuff, you can follow me on Instagram, or you can't.
One major thing that I forgot and I just remembered. This session was recorded and is obviously published after Ashen's birthday. So happy birthday, Ashen.
Woo, thank you.
And I forgot to do it for this session, but for next session and the one after that, if you don't spend it, you get birthday inspiration.
Oh, hell yeah. Power.
Okay. Sorry that I forgot to give it to you this time, but happy birthday nevertheless.
Thank you so much.
Okay. And next would be Show&Tell. Could you please go ahead and talk about yourself and what you're doing?
Sure, I'm Show&Tell. I have a YouTube channel and in which I react to shows, mostly anime, but also other shows. And you're more than welcome to come and join.
Her reactions are really well thought out, and she goes in depth discussing various things. And I don't always agree with her, obviously, because you can't always agree with someone, but she does a great job of like exposing her thoughts, like explaining things. So go and check her out.
I try.
Okay. And I was your dungeon master, game master Teeironor. I do this series and I do another RPG series, also using the Fate Accelerated system, but set in the Warcraft universe with some other very lovely people. And when I have the time, which isn't very often at all, I do videos on like video game lore and history. But again, that doesn't happen very often, unfortunately. But other than that, thank you, dear viewers, for watching and listening to us. We shall be back next week, barring any other extraordinary circumstances, and we shall see you then. Take care and goodbye, everybody.